start out, grade 8, we're busy with lesson 50. So dis die 50ste les wat ons saam doen en ons is besig met persentasies. Persentasies wat deel is van breuke. We're busy with percentages which forms a part of fractions. So in jou persentasies, as ek vir jou ooit nog gesê het van, what is the meaning of van? Dit beteken maal. So the moment you hear van, you do a multiplication sign. Of means multiplication sign, immediately. Dan gaan jy vir my sê, 85% is 85 over 100. Van die 160. And then you just need to take your calculator to work that out. You can do it without your calculator, start timing it out, but it's not necessary. Learn to love and know your calculator. En die antwoord is 136. 136. Now they didn't tell me what this 160 was. If it was rands or kilogram or meters, your answer should be the same as what it was given. So ek weet nie wat was in die 160 goed gewees nie. Dit was al 160 skape. So 85% daarvan is 136 skape. If this had been 160 sheep, this would have been 136 sheep. 85% of the total amount of sheeps. So dis waar die hele huiswerk sommetjie gegaan het, dit moes jou 'n hele 10 minute gevat het. It shouldn't have taken you longer than 10 minutes. So here's dieselfde story. Now, to do that 66 and 2/3, what have I taught you to always do? You must write it as an improper fraction. So you should be saying 66 times 3 plus 2, and it gives you a certain amount. Namely 200 out of 3. But as I've taught you, soos ek jou geleer het, daar's daai blokkietjie dingetjie op jou sakrekenaar. The 3 blocky thingy. If you go to that 3 blocky thingy, which is your shift function, en jy sit vir hom 66 vooraan, en 2 bo-op, en 3 onderaan, dan sê jou sakrekenaar vir jou, 200 op 3. Please use your calculator. Good, en dan sit maar met 180 rand. So this means over 1. If you don't have the over 1, it's not minus a mark for you, but it just makes more sense. So that you can see 3 can go into 180, 60 times, and you can time it with your own brain, or you can now just time it with your calculator times 180, which will give me, oopsie, I did this wrong. Divided by 3. Oh, my mistake. Let me show you what I did so that you can also learn from it. Because this answer is 12000. Wow! 63% of 180 rand is going to give me lots and lots of money. Bargain. What's wrong? You should always put percentage over 100. I was so busy doing the fraction into that, I forgot that it must be over 100. Which means this will also still be over 100, which means my answer looks much better, is 120 rand. Now, as I've got this as an opportunity to teach you something, when you finish this sum, your logical brain should have said to you, 66% of 180 can never be 12,000 rand. How is this possible? So go look for your mistake. As jy ooit so 'n logiese ding nie raak sien nie, en jou antwoord van 66% van 180 was 12,000 rand. Dit kan ons nie wees nie. Waar is die fout? Dis nie die stupid som nie. It's not because of the stupid sum. You did something incorrectly. And the mistake was that percentage must always be over 100. And if you did that, that should have actually been 200 divided by 3, which is over 100, which gives me 2/3. So this is 2/3. This whole thing should have actually been 2/3. Let me write that. Now you can leave it as it is there, or you could have said, well, my calculator says to me that this is 2/3. Now think about it. 66 and 2/3 out of 100 is 2/3 of the 100. En dan maal dit met 180, and now as we've seen already, the answer is 120 rand. Now, we can get technical. Rands there, no rands there. Oh, we're not going to take marks off of you. Some people, and I'm one of them, actually say, leave the rands away, and just at your end, you can put the rands in there. Science, the teachers in science say, no, you've got to have your units there all the time. En moet die daar heeltyd hê verrand, sê die ouens van wetenskap vir ons. Maar in wiskunde mag jy daai rand hier so weglos, en om laaste dag gaan bysit. Goed, so weer terug gaan na die sommetjie toe. Dis altyd persentasie op 100. Did you see from the mistake I almost made? But I saw my mistake because I knew that the answer can't be 12,000. Leer uit wat ek nou vir jou gewys het. If you see something that's just not logical, where's the mistake? Look for the mistake. Good, so hierdie 75, it's 75 over 100 times the 60 over 1. And now, like you know, you can do the calculations with your calculator or without. 25 goes 3 times, 25 goes 4 times, 4 goes into itself and 4 goes into that 15 times, which is 45 kilograms. 45 kilograms is 3/4 of 60 kilograms. Jou antwoord moet veel logies lyk. 3/4 van die totale 60, 45, dit klink reg. The logic behind it sounds right. If you got an answer like 2 kilogram here, you should have known, what? 75% is 3/4. Only 2 kilograms, something's wrong. Ek probeer jou leer, as jy jou antwoord neerskryf, kyk hoe logies klink dit. Want dan gaan jy sien, eers het ek 'n fout gemaak, kom ek soek die fout. Let's look for the mistake, because it must be wrong. Goed, so 80%, immediately you write 80 over 100. Maal die 40 meter kan jy skryf, en jy hoef hom ook nie te skryf nie. And the only thing I want from you now is the answer. So if you have done it on the calculator and just write it's 32, I'm happy. 32 meters, kilogram. Now, we're not going to be that strict, but get yourself to be accurate in maths. Alles wat jy doen moet akkuraat wees. So as dit van meters is, 32 meter van die 40 meter gee vir my 80%. Okay, what I'm teaching you today about fractions is very important, and it's something that's going to come to you over the next 5 years if you take maths until matric, or even in literacy as well. It's something that will always work. It's a rule. Hierdie reël wat ek vandag vir jou gaan leer, werk met enige ding tot en met uitmatriek toe in die lewe. En dis persentasieverhoging en persentasieverlaging. It's percentage increase and percentage decrease. I'm just saying, there's the rule. The green is the English, die blauw is die Afrikaans. Daar staan. Die persentasie verandering. So met ander woorde, ek gaan nou praat van geld wat verminder het, jou wins wat verminder het, die vakansiedae wat verminder het. Anything in life can reduce or decrease. So if I say, for instance, which is very often in maths, we say you, for instance, you paid 100 Rand for something and now you're only paying 80 Rand, there was a decrease. Sê nou maar byvoorbeeld, ek het vir jou iets laat koop en eers het jy oorspronklik 100 Rand betaal, nou gaan jy net 80 betaal. So daar's 'n persentasie afname. Dit kan net sowel wins wees wat jy gemaak het. Op elke pak appels het jy 10 Rand gemaak, nou maak jy op elke pak 15 Rand. Daar's 'n persentasie toename. If you had a pack of apples and originally you made a profit of 10 Rand per packet, and now I'm saying that your profit is now 15 Rand a packet, there was an increase in your profit percentage. Ek wil dit op 'n paar maniere vir jou sê. Sê nou ons het 15 dae vakansie gehad en nou gaan ons 20 dae vakansie hê. Dan is daar 'n persentasie toename. Ek doen nie die antwoord nou nie. Ek wil net vir jou dat jy kyk of dit nou wins is en of dit nou dae is en of dit nou geld is en of dit nou wat is. Dit kan persentasie toename of persentasie afname wees. Met ander woorde, ek praat sommer net van 'n persentasie verandering, of dit nou toegeneem het of afgeneem het. So basically what I'm coming down to, whether it was days that increased or decreased, money that increased or decreased, or number of pupils in the school changed from 800 to 900, there's a percentage increase.
as die aantal kinders byvoorbeeld in ons skool van 800 na 900 gegroei het, dan was daar 'n persentasie toename gewees vir die kinders. So what I'm trying to let you find is that whether it's money or days or numbers or people or money on your cell phone or days of holidays that we had and now don't have, percentage decrease, enige verandering in 'n persentasie, any change in the percentage, any change in something can give you a percentage change. Daar's 'n persentasie verandering. So ek doen vir jou twee sommetjies en ek sê nie eers vir jou wat dit is nie. Ek sê vir jou as ek 25 wat het, R25, 25 kinders, 25 pakke aardappels, maak nie saak nie. 25 wat verhoog word tot 35 kinders, appels, wat se goed ook al. Wat is die persentasie toename? So hier's 'n persentasie verandering, of dit nou toename of afname is, maak nie saak nie, maar daar's 'n verandering. So if I say 25 something, 25 children is increased to 35 children, 25 rands is increased to 35 rands, 25 days is increased to 35 days. It doesn't matter what I'm looking at, but there is an increase. And I want the percentage increase. It comes down to there's a percentage change. Whether it's growing, increasing, or whether it's decreasing. Want die volgende voorbeeld gaan verlaag. So whether it's increase or decrease, the basic thing is that the percentage verhoging, the percentage increase, there is a change. What is this change? En nou moet jy lees wat hier staan. Gaan wees die verandering. What was the change from 25 to 35? Wat is die verandering van 25 tot 35? Hoeveel het verander? What is the actual number of change? So the number change is there's 10. So you can first do the change separately, but I want to show you that this is a basic rule. So you put the change at the top. So for your homework sums, I want you to write it all the time. The change of die verandering op die oorspronklike, on the original. I want you to write this. It's the change over the original. Dis die verandering op die oorspronklike, and then you're always going to have this times with. Now never ever, I've told you this before, you never touch that percentage dot on your calculator, that little button. You never touch that. Daai persentasie is net om hier onder te kan sê percentage. You're never going to press percentage. So you're going to have the change was from 25 to 35, there was a change of 10. Wat is die verandering van 25 tot 35? Daar is 10 verandering. Wat was die oorspronklike pakke aardappels, dae, kinders, whatever it was? Wat is oorspronklik? Dit was 25 wat verander het. So the original one was 25. The 25 changed into something more, something less, but that was the original one. So that's the original one that must be at the bottom. That's it. That's the principle. Now, I'm saying that's it because it's not easy. This is one of the harder parts in maths. But once you know it, and once you know this rule, you can't go wrong. Percentage, whatever has changed, if there's a percentage increase, a percentage decrease, a percentage whatever changed, it's going to be the change, how much it changed from 25 to 35, which was 10, over the original, which was 25, whatever it was, rands, people, whatever. So ek sê weer, persentasie verandering, in hierdie geval is die persentasie afname, nee, ekskuus, verhoging. Hier is 'n persentasie verhoging. Was dan, met hoeveel het hy verhoog? Met hoeveel het hy van 25 na 35 toe gegaan? En dit was 10. Op die oorspronklike een, dis nie oorspronklik nie, hy was 25 en toe verander hy. So die verandering of die verhoging is op die oorspronklike 25. And when I get there, I just need to take my calculator and work it out. But it is always the change. Okay? It's always the change over the original. Dis altyd die verandering op die oorspronklike. So nou vat ek weer my sakrekenaar en ek sê vir hom, en dit gaan 40% wees wat? 25 can go to that 4 times, and I can do it with my own brain.
or with my calculator brain. So there was a 40% increase. Daar was 'n 40% toename van 25 tot 35. Just as well, it can decrease. There can be a percentage decrease. Daar kan 'n persentasie afname wees, 'n persentasie afname wees. So whatever it is, it's percentage change. This change was a decrease. Hierdie persentasie verandering was 'n afname. So this was percentage decrease. How much was the percentage that it decreased with? So the change was that there was a decrease. En dit staan altyd op die verandering, the change, verandering of change, over original, die oorspronklike. Please write this down every time you do a sum like this. Ons skryf vir die formule neer wat sê, persentasie wat dit ook al was, toename, afname, is die verandering op die oorspronklike. Wat is die verandering? What changed? Hy het van 80 na 24 verander. So daar was 'n afname. So van 80 tot 24, dan vat ek my sakrekenaar en dit gee vir my 56. There was a 56 change. The change between 80 going to 24 is a 56 change. The original, die oorspronklike bedrag was 80. It was 80 originally, then it decreased. Original. And then you say times 100%. You never press that into your calculator. You're just going to get an answer that gives you this percentage. So it's going to be 56 over 80, and the answer is 70%. So there was a 70% decrease. 70% decrease. So say you got 80% for your math mark, and now you're getting 24. Then there was a 70% decrease in your mark. Goed, so met ander woorde persentasie gewys. Wat was die persentasie wat hy verlaag het meer? Now guys, you're only going to get this right by practicing. But if you don't know that percentage change is the change over the original. Percentage change is the change over the original times 100. You can't do these sums. As jy nie weet dat wat ook al die verandering is, persentasie van daai verandering, of dit 'n afname of 'n toename was, gaan wees die verandering op die oorspronklike enetjie wat toe verander het, maar met 'n 100. So jy gaan vir my huiswerk doen hieroor, ek gaan nou vir jou op die bord skryf. Okay, so hier is jou huiswerk. Dis oefening 13.16, waarvan jy 1.1, 1.3, 1.4, 2.1, 2.2 en 2.4 moet doen. Sorry, ek dit is 'n 4 daai. 2.4 moet doen. Yes, 2.4 there. And when you do it, remember now you can rewind, go back to the video and look at this again. But jy dit weer en weer kan doen, because you're always saying, show me another example, show me another example. So first do this example with the video, then go back, write down the sum first and try do it yourself, then watch the video and see if you've done it right before you go to the homework. Remember, you've got extra lessons all the time with these videos. You can always go back to the video and replay it again and again and again until you understand. En onthou dan, as jy iets nie verstaan nie, nadat jy hom 10 keer weer gekyk het, is jou onderwyser nog steeds altyd daar, dat jy kan 'n fotootjie neem en sê juffrou, ek weet nie lekker wat gaan hierso aan nie. Don't not ask. Moenie nie vra nie. Goed.